Workers and employment. Employment is a relationship between two parties where one party, which may be a corporation, for-profit, not-for-profit organization, cooperative, or other entity as the employer, and the other is the employee. Employees work in return for payment, which may be in the form of an hourly wage, by piecework, or an annual salary, depending on the type of work an employee does or which sector she or he is working in. Employment is typically governed by the specific employment laws, regulations, or legal contracts. Gross domestic production, or GDP, means the total consumption or production within the geographical border of the country. Thus, it implies that employment could or might increase with a higher rise in GDP because of, say, increased government spending. Who are the workers? The workers in India refer to the employment in the economy of India. In 2012, there were around 487 million workers in India, the second largest after China. Of these, over 94% work in unincorporated, unorganized enterprises ranging from pushcart vendors to home-based diamond and gem polishing operations. The organized sector includes workers employed by the government, state-owned enterprises, and private sector enterprises. In 2008, the organized sector employed 27.5 million workers, of which 17.3 million worked for government or government-owned entities. The nature of employment in India. Till today, the large proportion of workers is engaged in agriculture, about 49%, which contributes a mere 14% to the GDP. In contrast, the service sector, which contributes 58% of the GDP, barely generates 27% of the employment, and the share of manufacturing in both employment, 13%, and GDP, 16%, is much lower than in East Asian and Southeast Asian countries.
For more such videos on all subjects, practice questions, and a lot more, download iPrep and learn unlimited.